Now, your Midday Ark-La-Miss news update.
Well, good afternoon. Thanks for tuning in to NBC News Daily. I'm Abby Price with your Midday Ark-La-Miss update. The city of Tallulah has been a recipient of a grant for its water plant rehabilitation project. NBC 10's Valerie Moravi shares more on the major upgrade.
I agree that there was something need to be done about the water.
The city of Tallulah would receive $5 million to rehabilitate the entire water treatment plant as part of the water sector program grant from the state of Louisiana. Mayor Phillinson says the new treatment will help get rid of the yellow tinted water.
It's a big step for Tallulah. We have a lot of problem with the lime, and the water's tinted kind of yellow. The new plant will still use lime, but you will have no traces of lime in the water.
An issue Clark says is overdue.
Even in the bathtub helps. It looks like it has sand in it. And you can't really drink it because you have to go to the store and buy, water even to drink.
Phillinson says the goal is to have the water plant completely overhauled.
The elevated tank will be remodeled or repainted, checked out. The ground storage tank will be taken down, and it'll be 2 storage tanks on site.
The next step will be the approval of the in-ring money, an additional $3.7 million.
And we will send everything to USDA. They will review it, then get back with us. If it's everything in place, then we go out to bid, and we'll have good, clean water. We won't have the problems that we have now.
The mayor says once money gets approved, the project is expected to begin this summer and be completed within the next 12 to 24 months. Well, President Biden issued his first veto on Monday that kills a Republican-led effort to prevent companies from prioritizing social issues over profits. Washington correspondent Raquel Martin has details.
I just signed this veto.
In the first veto of his presidency, President Biden says he's taking on so-called MAGA Republicans. The veto effectively kills a GOP-led effort to discourage companies from supporting environmental or social causes, or what Republicans call
the latest woke left policy.
Earlier this month, Republicans like Senator Josh Hawley voted to end a Labor Department rule allowing retirement fund managers to consider things like climate change and social issues in their investment decisions.
I want them to be focused on protecting the funds, the money, the hard-earned cash of folks who have worked their whole life and paid into these pensions.
Republican Congressman Ralph Norman says the practice hurts Americans' bottom line.
If you look at the stocks, it hasn't done well.
But in his veto message, President Biden says there's clear evidence proving that theory wrong. He says doing away with the rule defies common sense.
Would put at risk the retirement savings of individuals across the country.
John Forward, the director for the Institute for Corporate Responsibility at George Washington University, says the issue is being politicized.
It is smart business. Stakeholders care about these issues. Their customers, their workers, and their investors.
Ultimately, 2 Senate Democrats did vote in support of the bill, but currently Republicans do not have the 2/3 they'd need to override the veto in both chambers. In Washington, Raquel Martin.
Now, Storm Tracker Doppler weather with meteorologist Trey Tonneson.
Well, things are changing around the country atmospherically, as they usually do this time of year, fairly quickly. Out on the west coast, our next weather maker is just now taking shape in the form of an upper level low that's moving on into the coast. Will eventually drive some rain down into the south and east. First, we're seeing some rainfall that'll move through parts of central and northern Arkansas today, but most of those showers should stay to the north of our area. On into your Wednesday, this particular system starts spreading that rainfall more to the easterly direction and more towards the east coast. But as for us, we'll start seeing our rain chances increase into Friday. In fact, Friday, the largest by far chance to see rainfall and some thunderstorms this week. But taking a look across the country, you'll notice those showers move in the easterly direction. Pretty easterly pattern throughout most of the week. As for temperature highs today, into the upper 60s, noticeably warmer, and the term noticeably warmer definitely applies to both your daytime hours and nighttime hours, as temperature lows will be into the upper 50s tonight. Noticeably warmer certainly applies to both daytime and evening hours, but temperature is going to be warmer and wind's going to be slightly breezy across the area. Monitoring the next potential for severe weather development on into Friday. Showers and thunderstorms possible. The cold front that'll move through. Not a lot of cold air behind this, so the potential for severe weather development is a little bit up in the air, being so far out right now. But temperatures definitely warming up this week compared to last. Biggest chance for rainfall, and really the only one, Friday.